live, folks. Back at it again with another episode of The Up. It's your boy, Long Live Mosi.
Your girl, Tori Camille.
Your guy, Ty Gibbs.
And we are here with a special guest. G King in the building.
Yeah, we up in here.
What's good?
Hey. Yeah.
We got our first guest, y'all.
Hey,
Y'all done came up.
We got executive producer over here. And then we got our first guest. We are going somewhere in life, y'all. What's up?
Hey, look at us.
Look at us.
What's up with you, brother?
Look at God.
Wow.
What's up with you, bro?
Cool,
tell
man.
the audience a little bit about yourself.
Oh man, you know I'm
It's cozy as heck over
It
here.
is.
you got me with the James Brown mic.
Yeah.
I'm hella weak because
cool,
you
it's
can move the mic, but you gonna go like
Man, I'm actually Tori's older brother.
Okay.
I'm a stand-up comedian / actor. Been doing comedy about 13 years now.
Dang.
Come on.
I had a couple of credits. 2019 was a good year. I was on Kevin Hart's Heart of the City.
Okay.
Tight. That's tight.
I had an episode on True TV. They took one of my jokes and made it into like a sketch.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And I was on Revolt. Puffy has a show called Funny AF.
I see.
Yeah.
On TV, I was on that. Yeah.
Okay.
okay.
I mean, you know,
Celebrity in the internet. Okay, I see you.
Y'all make sure y'all follow me.
Follow for
GP
sure.
Comics.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm trying to get them numbers up. You know?
Yeah.
Run it up.
Tell us a joke. No, don't you hate when
Hey,
you do
that's
that?
the worst.
Bro.
Hey, that's the worst. You
Come
get
on,
my-
It was funny how you stared. He said,
Oh, for real, that's the worst.
Oh, when they-
I don't I don't have a joke. Like,
Oh,
where it's
okay,
like
yeah.
Somebody walking down. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Yeah.
like telling the story.
Right.
So
Them be the funniest comedians though.
so when'd you find out when you wanted to get into stand-up comedy?
Man, I always was like watching Comic View with Def Jam. And I used to watch it, but it wasn't you just see them dudes on TV, but you didn't
Right.
know like you didn't know like how do I do it?
Right.
They had a comedy club that opened up locally in Fairfield
Okay.
called Pepper Bellies.
I know Pepper Bellies.
So,
Yeah.
so I actually had a comedy club that was there, like you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
I could go and do comedy. So I went there and did an open mic one time. I told Tori, I was like, they all came. I'm about to do stand up. I did like 3 minutes, and then from
Okay.
there on, I was hooked.
Man, I bet them 3
Actually,
minutes felt long,
actually,
huh?
what inspired me, because I used to watch like a Def Jam, is I had went to me, Tori, and my parents. We all went to go see Mike Epps.
Oh,
And
man.
I'm watching Mike Epps, and I'm watching him.
Mike Epps.
I'm watching him
boy.
perform, and I just was like, I think I'm like it kind of inspired me.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do stand. That's what I'm supposed to do stand up.
Yeah.
Right.
He said, it's me.
Wait, Tori. It's your brother, right? It's your brother, right?
Yeah.
Was he naturally funny growing
I
up?
was just about to
Was he
ask
the
that.
one?
I mean, I feel like it's natural for him to be the comedian
Yeah.
because he just is
I-
funny.
I
Like
get
it is
that-
a
I get that
natural
vibe
funny,
from you. That's why I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
Oh, I got that
I couldn't
vibe.
even lie about it. Like, yeah, he was
Just say some shit. You gotta have the one punch. He like this nigga.
Yeah. Oh, and then when we was growing up, him and all his boys used to sig on each other. I don't know if everybody knows
Oh,
that
yeah.
word. Sig.
Sigging? Oh,
But,
yeah.
Okay, 'cause
Sigging.
I used to say that out
Honestly,
here, and they're like, "What's sigging?"
I
I'm
think
like,
that's a Bay Area word.
It must
we got
be.
a little group. We got
So
a little
wait,
group
sigging,
text.
is that like a Bay Area
all
thing?
my boys that we grew up, and we just be
I think
sigging.
it
Like,
is.
Yeah, because I've never heard it.
I heard geesing. We say
We say sigging, jogging.
Jaws,
yeah, I know what that is.
clowning, sigging.
I think sigging is more of a Bay Area
That's like a
thing.
Vallejo. I think that might be a Vallejo word.
You think Vallejo?
Specifically.
Because I for sure
I
ain't
don't
never
think
heard
people-
it.
I don't-
Sigging?
You never
That's
heard
the
it?
first time I heard it.
Yeah,
This-
people,
today.
It's like a Vallejo
Today,
word.
right now.
But it's sigging is short for signifying.
God.
Ooh, come on.
Okay.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
The message.
Let me add it to the
Message.
vocabulary real quick. You know?
Nigga, I never knew what sigging was. I mean, I knew what it was, but I didn't know the definition or where it came from. I just knew if you was getting sigged on,
Yeah, you get
nigga, you getting fired up, boy. You better come back with some punches, nigga. 'cause-
Right.
Bring that ass here, boy. So, like, what's the process of coming up with jokes or skits as a comedian? Because that's
Man, they just kind of come to me, man.
Yeah.
Like a singer. You know how a singer could like it could be a scenario, but that's a song.
Right.
I do that with jokes. Like it could just be like something like I just see things different. Like
Yeah.
you might do something, and I'll be like, "Hey, that's a joke."
Right.
And you might just do something normal, and I'll be like, "Oh man, I could put that." I
yeah.
have, you know what I mean, and then I just bring it to the stage.
Bring it to the
so it just be
stage.
like I bring family scenarios. Like I told Tori, I had a brother we had a brother that's a preacher now, but he went to jail.
That's the setup right now is already funny. Not even gonna lie.
No. My brother went to jail for 3 days.
See the setup,
But
man.
he wrote a letter. But he really wrote a letter. Like he wrote a letter, and then we read it when he got to the house. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I made it into a joke. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, man,
So wait. So he got out and read it with y'all.
He read it with me.
He wrote y'all a letter.
He wrote a letter.
Sent
like,
it to y'all.
He didn't know how long he was gonna be in there.
Oh
so
my
he
God.
wrote a letter, and then by the time so we checking the mail, he's like, hey, this is the letter I wrote. It's all sad. He was like, man, I don't know when I'm gonna get out.
He was ready.
He was hella sad in the letter though. We was cracking up now, like after the fact, because he was like, man, I didn't know I was gonna get out.
That's hella
So I
funny.
took that and made it a joke. You know what I mean? And I just check it every day.
That just shows you the UPS system, and you get there fast in the damn mail, dude.
Man.
You ever said a joke that like maybe it was like family, and then some of your family just didn't like it?
Nah, I had
he said, nah, nigga, I'm funny.
I had a girlfriend that I was talking to, and she used to be like, she tried to get on me about a joke. Like, you're saying that joke as if you're single. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? But it was, I was like, man, I wrote that before I met you. But she was just, she was.
Yeah, but even then, as an artist, you have to express not only yourself, but you also speak from a general perspective to get the idea across. So, that's crazy.
I mean, a lot of people be like, I remember when I was fishing for jokes, everybody be like, don't, something happened. They be like, don't put that on.
Don't put that on stage.
Everybody,
grandma done fell in the kitchen and shit. Yeah, baby, you better not put me on your damn stand up.
Right.
But I made jokes about my family like all day.
Have you ever like went on stage and just like forgot any of your jokes, like forgot your set or something like that?
I did that on the for like a quick second.
Did what's her name do that?
I was
Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah, I think she was just drunk though.
Yeah.
She got drunk in my she got drunk. But I remember when I was doing, you probably couldn't tell, Tori, but I did when I did the Kevin Hart thing. I did the Kevin Hart thing for a minute. It was like, because I was like, I had got caught up in like, because I'm like, man, this is about to be on national TV.
Right,
so for a minute, I got like days.
Yeah,
it was like a quick second. Like I'm going to my, dang, everybody gonna see this. What if it ain't funny? And
right.
It's like that quick, like I had a brain fart, but I kind of just
got back in it.
Yeah, but for a minute, I was just like, because you think like, man, this is about to be, everybody about to see this. Because it ain't a regular. Like, if I'm doing a regular show, that don't mean nothing. It's just a set. But you put cameras and
lights,
everybody on our stage should be like,
everything
like what? Right. So that's the last time I really had a moment. Like,
but that's the thing about when you practicing your art. You know what I'm saying? Even when you have that moment of like, you just snap back into it because it's muscle memory. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes I done been on stage and been like performing, and then to say I went on a tangent, like I'm just doing some crowd work, and then I'll be like, oh, dang,
where that was at?
I done did jokes that didn't work, and they be like, like I done did that. That's the worst though. When you be like, I'm gonna just try to, because you got to try the joke out,
right.
And you do it, and they be like, crowd be like.
So when do you figure is the time to try those jokes out? Like when is the best time to try that?
Right.
I usually do it in between. Like I'll do a joke that works, that I know that works, and then I'll throw a new one. I throw a new one in between there, so then I'll throw it in the middle, and then have one that I know is funny, so I can kind of like bounce
back. Just in case it don't work.
Yeah, like you be like, so I do a joke, everybody laughing, then I throw a new one, they be like, I throw another.
He just the guy ain't gonna give you time to think. Like, you ain't gonna even process that last joke. I'm gonna hit your ass with this one. This one right here.
Yeah, be like, man,
nigga said, I know this work.
That's how I do it. That's my.
What's some good advice you would give to like upcoming stand-up comics that are aspiring to get into the game?
Man, get up as much as you can, right? And just really, it's just with stand-up, man, you gotta really like. There's a lot of people. I meet a lot of young comedians, and they be in it like for I'm gonna be the next Kevin Hart, but it's a marathon. Like I've been doing it 13 years, and it took me like 11 years to get on TV. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So a lot of them be thinking like.
It's gonna happen tomorrow.
It's gonna happen, but and they a lot of them like fall by the wayside. They be like, what happened, man? Man, I'm finna do
something else.
Yeah, I'm about to rap or just.
I feel like
really love this.
I feel like with anything that you do or anything that you're passionate about, it is a marathon.
Yeah.
Anybody that's in
Yeah,
it for
for
the
sure.
quick fame or for the quick dollar, like it literally will go as fast as it can.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta
So
really love this. Like I done been like
gotta have patience with
I done
your
made
craft.
some sacrifices.
Right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Left home, couch surfing.
Man,
Just, you know what I'm saying?
look.
Just out in LA, just trying to
Same.
trying to make it happen.
Same.
Like, just
Yeah.
rent high out there, like working little odd jobs here and there, just to, you know what I'm saying, keep the dream alive.
I don't think people understand how hard it is to be an artist.
Nah,
Man,
they
Yeah.
don't.
I don't think people understand the process and the 10,000 hours that you really have to put into to whatever that you're doing, whatever your craft is, to make it apparent to where like
They just
the
see-
shit is hard. Basically, what I'm trying to say is like this
They
shit
just
is
find
hard
it-
without
everybody just sees the finished product.
right,
Right.
They be like,
right,
they think you an overnight sensation. They be
Right.
like, oh, he just came out like, you know,
Like
Yeah.
even with what's a homegirl named Lizzo. Everybody
She
was
been at it
saying
for a minute.
everybody was saying when she got that one song that it was an overnight success, and Lizzo was like, I've been working this song for the last 2 years.
Right.
Right.
The same song she been trying to get on the radio for 2 years,
yeah,
and then boom, it hit everybody like it's an overnight success. I'm like, nah, nigga, I've been out here.
Everybody- yeah.
Y'all just ain't been
Really
listening.
working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a grind, bro.
Yeah.
Man,
patience
I
is a
done seen
virtue,
cats,
man.
and I don't. What's sad is like you see like being in LA. I be seeing like the grind. Like I done drop partners off. Like where I'm
Yeah.
dropping you off at. Like man, just drop me off.
Right. Nigga find it
Drop me
somewhere.
out my car. Like ain't got nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
nah,
I'm saying like I just see like cats. Like man, I ain't got nowhere. Like, I had a couple comedians stay with me. Like
Right.
man, like bro, like didn't have nowhere to go. Like man, you can stay a couple of days. Like
Right.
it just be
It
like
be
for
like
me,
that.
it's just-
Yeah.
I mean, okay, do you currently you live in LA or are you in a
I live in LA.
okay?
Yeah.
How is LA different from the Bay?
Man, I've been trying to tell people.
Yeah, I know.
Like everybody,
Oh,
like
this gonna be a
I
good
was just
one.
talking to a girl the other day. She was like, "You from the Bay?" She was like, "What?" It's just, you know what it is. LA is like I be around a lot of like social media, like
Yeah.
people like this. I was at a get together, right?
Right.
We playing Jenga, and this girl is going live the whole time, like just. You know what I mean? It's just
Right,
like,
right.
Just,
Like, nigga, I can
Like,
say
you feel like
anything
it's
right now.
already-
Relax.
yeah, she's like she
bro.
lied like I'm about to win my Uno. She's like I got Uno, like just, and it's like man, can we just like live?
Chill.
Can
Right,
we just
right.
live
Right.
life? Like I've been around. I've been tapping into a lot of social media creators, like
Right.
cats that got big following. Because I'm trying to tap into that
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
So I've been since we not really doing stand up because of the pandemic.
Right.
I've been tapping into. Like getting my YouTube up and doing
Yeah, right,
sketches. So
right,
I'll be linking
right.
up, but it just be weird, man. Because all the girl, like it's just I don't know. It's just
It's different.
in LA, it's like I don't want to say the people from LA are cool,
Right.
Because they like man, this whatever they
Right.
cool.
Yeah.
It be the people that come from out of town that
That
come to
come to
LA,
LA,
and then
fuck
they be like, yeah,
everything up.
they
Right.
come in there all of a sudden like
Hollywood, like, what?
different. You be
Like,
like,
what,
man,
nigga?
yeah. So they be kind of people that move to LA, kind of dirty up LA, like kind of
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
make it
I
where
see
it's
that.
like fake because they. You know what I'm saying? They not being real. They came
become
there.
super-
But
And
would
I-
y'all say the
wait.
population of LA is mainly people that aren't from LA?
I mean, it's a little bit. It's because you got
Mix.
it's mixed because you got people that I know some people from LA that don't even go to Hollywood. They be like, man, I don't like people in LA be doing regular
Regular
I
nigga shit,
rock,
right,
I
right,
rock with
right.
the people from LA.
Yeah.
Like the people that's from LA be cool as hell. But be the people that come be weird. Like, you be
And
like,
I
man.
100% agree with you. I just moved
Be
back from
extra.
LA like 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was out there for like the last 5 years, and what you just said, people that come to LA think they have to be a certain way. They got to move a certain, you know what I'm saying? Like they got
how
to
they
be
see
this
it.
because how they see it from the outside. And the niggas from LA, they just be like, man, we regular as hell.
Yeah,
Like,
they don't be like,
Yeah.
I know a dude from LA, man. I ain't never been to Hollywood.
Right.
Like, they just,
But
you know what I'm
like-
saying? They just was like,
like, nigga,
man,
you
Hollywood
ever seen-
whack. You know, like,
you ever seen the Walk of Fame, nigga?
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
like,
they be
nigga,
like, nah,
nigga, you in Inglewood?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in Inglewood.
Right.
Nigga.
Yeah, that's where I
Like,
live.
you know what I'm saying? So
But at the same time, the cats that I linked up with some social media cats that's
Yeah.
cool. Like, I knew from a friend of a family that got me locked in. But
Right.
everybody that he introduced me to, they all been cool. Like,
Yeah.
cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
So,
And don't get me wrong, we
I
not
don't wanna-
saying
yeah, I don't wanna go
everybody
bad
from
on
LA.
LA, but-
Everybody, LA is a beautiful place.
Yeah.
People from LA are dope. The LA natives are
Yeah.
usually the dope people. It's
Yeah.
like you said, all the weirdos that come in thinking they have to
Yeah.
portray an image to be
Exactly.
Hollywood or be in LA. Because I know some cool ass niggas from LA. So
Yeah.
Right.
No,
but
met some good friends out there.
something about the Bay, bro. Like,
stayed out there.
I love the Bay. But I'm here after a couple of days. I'm like, I gotta get back to LA. Like,
Damn, like that already?
Nah, it just be to the point because it's because when in LA, I'm like moving and grooving, bro.
It's
Like,
like
I'm
faster
fat, like
pace.
I'm in, you know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
going here,
No, I
and
get
then when
that.
I come here, it's like I'm laid back. I mean, it's kind of like slow,
It's
like
too
I'm
slow.
Yeah, it's kind of
Can
too.
I ask you this then? Do you fight with? Not I wouldn't say fight. Like, do you experience anxiety from being in LA and being on the move so much?
Yeah, sometimes. Like I'll be like I mean, yeah, it does. It's at points,
Yeah.
times, yeah, sometimes. But it's cool. Like I take it for what it is. Like when I come back to the Bay, like when I come to here, Tory House, and I'm chilling, I take time to like reflect.
Right.
And I shoot a lot of videos too, though. Like
Right.
I be coming up with some good content over Tory House.
with Tori's help.
With Tori's help, yeah, she be filming.
Oh, my bad.
She be
The creative director
she
over
behind
here.
the camera.
Right.
But nah, I come here to just really when I come back here, it's just like to get my thoughts together.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do when I come back to LA. Like right now, because it's the end of the year, I've been mainly just putting my goals together
Right.
for 2021. Like what
Yeah.
I'm what I'm gonna do, and so.
And the reason why I'm asking you this because, like I said, I just moved back from LA, and I want to hear.
You gotta go back, bro.
I don't know about all that.
You gotta go, man.
I
I feel like I can't. Before you go, I feel like once I made the move back to LA, like I feel like I can't come back now.
You think so?
If I come back, I'll feel like I'm
stop?
defeated.
Oh, I can see that.
Like I can't come back unless I'm popping where I'm.
Right.
Okay.
I feel like I gotta make it.
I had to come back because I was dealing with a lot of stress and anxiety. I was stressing myself out to the point to where like I couldn't be creative. I couldn't think. I couldn't process what was actually going on. It was just me like trying to do so much. And when I came back, I didn't feel. The moments that I did come back, I come back for like a couple of days, and I didn't feel like I was replenished. Like I didn't feel like I was filled up again. You know what I'm saying? Like the one time I remember I came back and we shot episodes last time I was here for that month.
Oh,
That was the first time I was here for a month in June, like June or July or something like that.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I was like, I feel good.
Yeah.
I need to move
I
back.
think that's when you were like,
That's
LA
when I decided to move back. Yeah.
LA, bro, it is a lot of. I can see why.
Yeah.
Like, cause it's like. It's crazy, bro, because like you see, like I see people on, like I seen partners that was normal with me, and then next thing you know it, they like took off, and you know what I mean? You see it, and then sometimes you question yourself, like, man, like,
Bro.
what am I doing? Like, it'd be times where I'd be like, man, what am I doing out here? Like, I'm getting older, like,
Right.
I'm like, man, this got to pop off, and then
Right.
I have my moments where I be doubt myself, like, man, what if this don't work? Or
Damn, that's
like,
crazy.
yeah, bro. Like I take times though. What I do is I take days away, like where I'm like, man, I'm just chill.
Yeah.
Like I take, because sometimes I be going like every night. I've been out 2-3 in the morning, just
Right.
hitting clubs, just out, and then I'll be like, I get burnt out and just.
That's where
like,
I'm
man,
at.
I take a day where I'll be like, man, I ain't doing nothing. Like where
That's
I'm
where
just
I'm at.
taking a break from it. Take a break from LA day. Like I'm just. In the
And it's
house.
crazy just to hear you speak because like hearing another artist like y'all going through like comedians go through the same thing as
Man, heck yeah,
rappers,
bro.
as dancers, as and it's crazy like no matter what field you get into, you can't escape that. You just have to
Yeah, you just gotta fight.
fight through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
gotta.
saying?
I just let it like that. Like I have my moments where I be like questioning myself, and then it just be for that time that I'm like, all right, man. But always something when that happens. Like whenever I doubt myself, or it's always something like God always bring me something.
Wake your ass
Yeah,
up.
he bring me somewhere. He be like, all right, you on the right. Like 'cause
Right.
before the Kevin Hart thing. Before I didn't have no TV credits, right? My mom was like, she was like, what are you doing in LA? Like,
Right.
She was like, you ain't like, what's your plan? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just
Winging it.
I'm just out here, and then
Thugging.
then like a couple months later, I landed a Kevin Hart thing, and that's when she hit me. She was like, "Oh, baby, I knew you." I'm like, man, you was just having me doubting myself. Like, should I move back to the Bay?
But
Now she-
your mom just worried about you. That's all. Like, my mom did the same
she
thing.
be having
bro.
them. I be having them talks to her, but she be like, "So, like, what is your plan?" I be like, "Mom, I'm just."
But
I think
that-
those are good talks though to have
Yeah.
to keep.
But at the same time, when you already on the fence about your career, and then you be like,
You
"Man,
like,
I don't need
then
this."
mom's
Like,
hit you with
yeah,
the.
she like,
you like, damn, maybe she is right.
Yeah, she is.
I think that comes from just like a older mentality of things. Like go to work, get a job, go to school,
Yeah.
be a professional,
Yeah.
whatever it is in the field of like
Yeah.
that's
but
like
now
elastic shit.
That's
But
like
now I'm in it now, bro. Like I can't,
yeah.
like I'm in it. Like I've been on TV. Like I can't just like stop.
Nah,
like,
you gotta go all
I
the way
can't.
now,
You know,
man.
sometimes
Right.
I wish I could just like like bail out, but you know what I mean.
Nah, we
now
in
I'm
it
too
too
far
deep.
in it.
Right, we in it too deep. We in
deep.
That's crazy. That's really blowing my mind. Like,
Yeah, bro. It be,
we all like any type of artist will go through that shit in
LA
LA.
be stressful, bro.
And that's why I be trying to tell people because everybody be like, why you move back? Why don't you stay in LA? I'm like, yo, LA is a whole nother demon.
It's a beast out there, bro.
Like-
Like it's just trying to you just see people like thank God, like I've been in positions where people been like looking out for me. Like
Right.
I met a couple of cats on the way, like the D. Ray Davises,
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
Tony Rocks and Tony Baker, like just cats that just
Yeah.
cool, like just
Right.
looked out for me.
Right.
That would put me in positions where I get on shows, but it'd be some cats that just be trying to figure it out, bro. And I'll be like, I don't know, like some people get further and some
Come
people
on.
move behind.
Come
You be
on.
like, you know,
I'm already-
make you feel bad because you be like when I got on TV, some of my partners was like, they was happy for me, but they was like, at the
I
same
should be
time,
there.
like,
I
man,
should be
dog,
there.
like, yeah, like you know what I mean, like,
why you why-
kind of want to like, you want to kind of like not brag, like you can't really talk your stuff because you be
Right.
like, I don't want to like.
Make them feel
Man,
more
look, one thing I learned in this process, you can't dim your life for nobody else's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
You gotta let
fuck what
yourself
everybody
go,
talking
man.
about. Do your thing, nigga. You be happy
I mean,
for
I
yourself.
was though. I be
Yeah, hell yeah, nigga. I'm on Kevin Hart.
I had a little Kevin Hart post every other
Man,
before it
nigga.
aired. I was Kevin
Hell
Hart.
yeah. But I see, we talk about LA, but I see he got the A's hat on, so you know he repping for the
man.
Bay. You know what I'm talking
Hey,
about?
That's all I rep. I got I'm about to get a Giants hat, but all Warriors.
That's how I be doing. I'm in
Yeah.
LA. I
You
wear every
gotta
team.
rep. You
I don't
gotta
even
rep.
care.
You
Just
gotta
let
rep.
you niggas gonna know I'm from the Bay, guy.
All
Right.
right, man.
He said, I'm from New York City, goddammit. You can tell by the way I walk. What movie that's from? There it is. Speaking of the Bay, did y'all watch Versus?
Oh yeah.
Did y'all watch Versus?
man.
Couldn't miss it. I
Man,
mean, you
yeah,
from
I
the Bay,
watched
you
it.
gotta support. That's what
I
I
watched
feel.
it, bro.
That was
doing-
the best verses that have dropped all
Yeah.
year.
I
Let
enjoyed
anybody
it.
from the Bay
And it
tell
went on
it was the
longer than
best
every other
versus.
one.
Look at
But
D.
everybody from the
D like, I
everybody
don't- D like, I don't
people
get it.
from the outside of the Bay, they weren't feeling it. But I was like, this for
bro.
us.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't
it
care.
was
Like,
fun.
this for the
Tripping.
Bay.
I agree.
That brought back all my childhood to now.
Yeah.
I had a moment. I had a moment last night when I was watching it. I low key was like emotional
I was
because like for real though, because I grew up on listening. The first song lyrics that I learned was 40 water sprinkle me.
Yeah.
Sprinkle me, man. Yeah, 40 water.
That's what they call me.
40 water. You know that right? Sprinkle me.
man.
Yeah,
So it's like
that was like his one. Besides
the
Captain
first
Sanders.
mainstream one.
Yeah, but that was
40
the
been
one
doing it
every
for
year.
right. And then
they call me.
had the ad-libs on point, dog. You know what I'm saying? But even with Too Short, like Too Short, Mac Dre, and E40 basically raised anybody in the 80s and the 90s.
Man.
They like we grew up like that's all we know. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, that moment yesterday was like, damn, like I could the songs I was playing, I could remember where I was.
Bro,
Yeah.
they spawned
I was
a whole
at this
generation.
party
Right.
with this, and
Yeah.
I was with this where I was fucking with this girl over here, and she like I had a moment
That's
like
funny.
and anybody else, or was it just
No,
me?
I
Was
did
it?
too.
Oh, okay.
Definitely
When I
did
watched
too.
it, I just respected like because the longevity. Like you know what I'm saying? Like they've been
Yeah.
like
30
I don't think
years.
there's no rappers that's been rapping that long with like a current hit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, they've been rapping like for 30 years, but still having hits that's on the record. Like,
Right.
He just did that song with Big Sean. You know what I'm saying? That was like a.
I was like, what?
I don't
3
think
or
it's
4
no
years
rappers
ago?
at that age. No, I don't think it's no
Oh,
rappers at
What is it?
55, 50.
Is it Too Short did a song. He's the
Yeah,
only
every
rapper to do a
decade.
song with Biggie, Tupac, and who is
Jay-Z.
And Jay-Z.
Wow.
Yeah, so man, shoot.
That's
right.
wild to me.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
That's so
tight.
that like, but
That
and
is.
but that's like. Besides me almost crying because I can remember the girl that I was dancing with when Gouda came on. Gouda. I understand like, bro, do you know how like legendary that shit is
Yeah.
for you to be sitting up here with hits current for like the last 30 years, bro?
They
Like
could have kept going too.
Yeah.
40, you see
Man.
40 drunk ass, he was just trying to drop
Hey.
the song.
Right.
Too
He
Short
was
was like,
dancing the whole.
I want to go home.
yeah, he was like, nigga, this the last one. Nigga, we been over here 3 hours. Nigga, cut it off.
Yeah,
nigga.
that's about my bedtime.
To me,
man.
when 40 got drunk, that made the
show.
He was having a good
This
time.
nigga was
like,
up there
yeah.
dancing. This nigga was up
He
there.
came drunk. I feel
Yeah.
like he
I
was already
said-
drunk.
I
He was
said-
but he was off that. I don't know if y'all had that
That Slurricane.
that Moscato.
No, not yet, not yet. I had that
That's a
Slurricane
little
though.
bit, it's a little bit more than wine than that. I think it's like a certain percentage.
That
It's
Earl
like,
Stevens
Yeah.
peach Moscato. Hey, if you're watching this, send us that Earl Stevens.
Right.
Right.
Hit him with the wink and shit.
If you trying to sponsor this,
Right,
shit,
yeah.
that's what I'm
But
saying.
from, like another thing that I also like realized like how much the Bay Area has influenced music around the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Man.
saying? Like for a word like biatch to be so famous from one person.
Man.
You can say that in a whole different foreign country, and people will be like, "Bitch."
And everybody
Right.
know where it come from.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
They was trying to take shots, but it was one song with Too Short played the song.
And they played the one
They
behind
played
it.
the one he was like, nah,
I think it was a Yo Gotti joint.
Yeah,
I think it was a Yo
he
Gotti
like,
joint.
But it was like, man, let y'all know that
That's where
they
it
took
came
my song. They
from.
took my
Yeah.
phone.
And after a while, Too Short got in his bag, and he was
Yeah.
like, "Nigga, I'm the most sampled, and y'all niggas be sampling all my music."
Yeah.
But another, like, that's true. But I don't feel like the Bay Area gets enough credit for
Man,
it.
it
Like we
does.
have to.
For some reason, we don't get the
Yeah.
we
I
don't get
know
the
what that
respect,
is.
bro. Like they take our funk, they take our words,
Our sound.
the slang that they be saying that they don't even be knowing that it came from the Bay.
Right.
Bruh.
That
That
nigga-
nigga, just, we
it
don't,
could-
you know, we don't. I don't know. The Bay,
40 had to let it know. Food does not slap, nigga.
Yeah.
Food don't slap.
This was slap.
Music slap, nigga. Food don't slap. We gonna slap the hell out of y'all
Nah, he was-
if y'all keep misusing this word.
He was
okay?
like blap. It was
Right.
like blap.
It's a
Hey,
blapper.
I got in trouble because I was trying to watch it while I was at work.
This nigga.
Oh yeah, you
He in the
can't do
back
that.
room like this.
I had my AirPods in. I'm over here helping customers and stuff, and I'm like, "What you need?" Yeah, and then I had took out my AirPod because I couldn't hear this lady talking, and I forgot my phone was like in the drawer. And all of a sudden, you just hear E40 just talking hella shit and hella music in the background. I was like, "Oh,
big drunk.
my bad."
Right.
Uncle's up there turf dancing and all type of
Yeah,
shit.
he
He-
was digging.
I was wishing our numbers. I wanted our numbers to be.
I
up
did
higher.
too.
I was a little
Yeah.
bit
It
disappointed
was
at
like
that.
I mean, I guess 270 ain't bad. I mean, but compared to like Jeezy and Gucci.
But I
like
mean,
that,
it's
man.
different though, because Gucci and Jeezy, them niggas had real beef.
And that's what people
I
wanted
think
to see.
niggas tuned in for the beef,
People
not
Yeah.
necessarily the
something to
music.
pop off.
Yeah, for
Cause
They
sure.
had the most. They outdid.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Right, Brandy and Monica had 1 million. I looked it up. They
But-
had,
but-
we had I think Gucci them had like 1.5 million.
But that's the thing though, niggas want to tune in for the beef. Everybody
Yeah.
knew Brandy and Monica had beef. This is their first time talking and seeing each other in
Exactly.
years.
That's
That
crazy.
just lets you know like niggas don't want to congratulate or they don't want to celebrate
Yes.
the positivity and things. They want to focus on the negative shit.
Yeah.
So with Gucci and Jeezy, we all know what happened between them. We talked about it in the podcast.
Yeah.
And niggas was tuning in for the beef to see what was gonna happen. Monica and Brandy. Who the hell is Monty?
Monica?
Hey, Monica, they had beef.
They had beef.
Yeah.
They had
You
beef.
didn't know that?
Man.
You can see it
I thought,
on the
I thought they was cool because they did that song together.
That was after that song. That's when they beefing.
Bro, they was throwing all types of
There
signals.
was a concert out of Monica Punch Brandy
What?
Or Brandy punched Monica. Yeah, it was something like that.
But yeah, they got beef.
Yeah,
You
they
can-
still to
So
this
that-
day.
that
To
whole-
this
that
day.
whole versus
Brandy was
hostile.
so smooth
They
with
was
it
hella
though.
Yeah,
It was
she wasn't
passive
tripping.
aggressive hostility.
But you know, I think it was more
I was
Monica
just
than
mad they didn't do
Brandy.
that Shanti and I was ready for that one. I ain't gonna
Shanti
lie.
ain't ready. She ain't ready.
I was
for that.
ready for that one.
I don't know.
Oh, you
I feel
think-
like
you
Ashanti
think-
gonna be
She
in her
ain't
bag.
You
Hey,
think
but
it's shot?
Shanti got. Hey, we.
Boy,
She got hits.
Hey, me and my cousin was
Major.
on Tidal and we was going back and forth. Like I was playing the Shanti songs. Ashanti
Nigga had his own verses at the house.
Yeah, no,
Nigga, we about to do our own
we was
verses.
just counting. We was like,
That's
we was like,
funny.
dang, Ashanti got about 8 or 9. Like Keisha Cole had about 4 or 5. Like you know,
I'm
what
about to say
saying? Like,
Keisha
bangers,
Cole.
like-
It depends on who listening.
Keisha
though.
Cole, see, but yeah.
I feel
'Cause,
like
like-
Keisha Cole music hit different than Ashanti's music.
sure.
It's like I don't know. Whenever I listen to Keisha Cole, it's kind of like it gets you like you in more of like of your feels.
Yes.
Ashanti is like you at the club or you just you partying,
Happy.
you hanging out,
Yeah.
you chilling, barbecuing. That's
I can
Ashanti.
see that.
I mean, really,
I can see that.
Really, the only hit Ashanti had, like her hit,
Was foolish.
she had a lot of features though.
Only
Was-
hit?
was-
But that's what that's
is-
that's what made her.
Foolish.
Ashanti wrote a lot of J-Lo shit too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
See, that's another thing though. A lot of, I don't know if they're not doing songwriters. They should do songwriters again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like Babyface and
Yeah, like they
Have
should
they
do
done Neo
songwriters because
yet?
I feel like the songwriter
Neo
it brings
hasn't done
another
one yet.
aspect because
I don't think so. Nope.
I
He
think he'd
hasn't.
be a good one.
Yeah, Neo.
the song.
My bad. Go ahead. Side talk.
Cause the song,
who would Neo battle?
Lloyd.
Hell nah.
Floyd?
Anyways,
Lloyd.
but wait. Let me see because the songwriter brings another aspect because when people play those songs that we didn't know they wrote, and it'd be fucking hits.
That'd be dope.
That the surprise factor itself is like, damn, nigga, I didn't know you.
Yeah.
I didn't know you wrote that.
Nah, what was that? There was a verses like that where they were playing.
It was two songwriters. It was
Babyface and Teddy Riley.
Nah, Neo went already.
No, it was.
He did.
Neo went with
Was
what's?
it Lil Jon and somebody that they did the songwriters?
I think it was Little John.
It was Lil Jon and
Yeah.
T-Pain. No, Scott Storch with Manny Fresh. Lil Jon, T-Pain.
Okay.
Neo went with this, I think his name is it's not Ashanti. It's something with Ashanti or something with a T in it. He was a songwriter. He wrote hell of songs. I was like, bruh, you low key the GOAT. Like, nigga, you low key had to go against
I want to
Babyface.
see Pharrell do one.
Man,
Who
baby.
would Jay-Z battle if he did it?
Shit, God.
Kanye.
I said Jay-Z and Drake. That'd be dope.
Yeah, I think
That's
that
the only one I think that could
it just depends on who the listeners are, because I don't think the newer people really know
Wanna
what
hear
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, yeah.
put-
I think
put down
Jay-Z
back
would have
in
to
the
be with
day.
somebody closer to his generation.
But
Like who? Like
Jay-Z and
Nas?
Jay-Z and Tupac.
Nas
don't got enough.
Nas don't got enough.
hits.
Yeah.
Nas don't got enough.
It would probably
That'd be
barely be an
over.
hour.
They can only compare rapping ability when
That'd be a
they can't
concert for
compare
Jay-Z.
discography.
Yeah.
What about what if they put Jay-Z versus all of Wu-Tang?
I don't even think the Wu-Tang Clan got that many.
Hey, tell me,
RZA and
I
Jay-Z.
told my cousin this concept, and he was like, "I say like get the dude that played Tupac, get the dude that played Biggie, and then they could do
Shut
verses."
up, cause that's
That'd be
clean
hecka
as
funny.
You know what
hell.
I'm saying? I was like, he was
That's-
like, man, that's hecka. I was like, nah, that'd be dope. Like,
That would actually
Yeah,
be dope.
that would be.
That would be actually fire. I'm not. Now I'm
I
thinking. I'm
feel
trying
like
to think about it
like
like.
Tupac
Yeah,
looked
Tupac.
nothing like Tupac.
I know.
Excuse me?
Not even
You
close.
said
He
the
didn't-
the dude that played him.
Yeah.
In what movie?
He looked like Tupac.
Oh.
In what movie?
The
that's-
latest one, the Tupac movie.
All Eyes on Me.
He was looking just
Nah,
Yeah.
the latest one was the closest I've seen.
Really? I did not think he looked like.
Wait,
Tupac.
which one we
the Tupac
talking
that
about?
Played in Biggie.
The recent one.
The
Yeah.
Tupac that played in the Biggie movie. He ain't
I don't-
The Tupac
Bruh.
and the Biggie, nah,
When he
that
came in, I
was
was like,
for
who
sure
is
not.
The Tupac and the
Tupac and NWA didn't look nothing like him.
And hell nah.
Tupac and Biggie was what's the nigga name? That's the Falcon from the Marvel niggas.
Yeah.
Ain't that him?
He don't
Yeah,
look
yeah,
like
Ain't that
yeah.
Clarence? Clarence parents had a real good marriage. Ain't that him?
Yeah. He played
Yeah.
Tupac.
He did not look like Tupac
He's-
at
Is it
all.
Anthony Mackie, right?
Yeah.
He's an underappreciated actor.
Definitely.
I
He's
just
one
want
of
to
my
say that.
favorite actors, actually.
He got a whole
He got,
series out.
he got a new
For real?
movie coming
The
out.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Oh.
Oh,
He
that's
got a new
clean.
movie dropping on Netflix. He looks raw. He's
But-
like some type of AI.
Wait. I'm still trying to figure out what Tupac you niggas talking about.
You talking about the Tupac that played in All Eyes on Me?
Yes.
Let me see.
Demetrius Ship.
Yeah.
You don't think he looked like
He looked like
Tupac?
Tupac.
To me, I just didn't see it. I just
He
could not
looked like
find
the
it.
most.
Wait, what's
he
his
looked
name?
like-
Demetrius.
Out of all the Tupacs,
he
that
looked
were
the
like in movies,
closest.
he
I
looked the
will
most. He
say
was the
that,
closest.
but yeah.
Yeah, he looked the closest.
That nigga looked just like Tupac. Tyler.
I
What a-
mean,
I
what
I
mean,
just
the
like
fuck
that.
are
he,
you-
I went-
he kind of like grabbed Tupac's
That nigga
essence.
don't look like Tupac. You
Okay, right there,
smoking
he look
dope.
like Tupac.
You
Might need to show them.
I don't know why this is
that-
a movie.
Nigga, what?
I wasn't seeing it.
nigga, what?
I think he just had like a more
Oh,
round.
yeah, I think that's
Boy,
his head is just round, more round.
But he's the closest. That
What y'all
looks
want
like
this
him.
nigga to be his twin? Yeah, look at
I
this
want to
thing.
be Tupac. Right?
Right.
He said, I just want Tupac. Okay, I don't want his
Bring
ass.
it back.
I found myself like,
Right.
when I watched that movie, like I felt like it wasn't enough. Like I was like, I need more. Like I feel like they were just like skipping. Like
I feel like they chopped a lot.
That's why
out.
I want to see him more in the Bay Area.
My
Like,
mind is blown right now because y'all niggas say he don't like Tupac.
No, that was just me. They all
That
said they
was
look
him.
like.
He looked like Tupac to me.
I said
Oh.
he does look.
He do.
Out of everybody who's played
He's
him,
the
he did look the
closest.
closest.
Yeah.
But
Right.
I think it's just like you said. His head was just hella round.
Yeah.
he got a
It's just
baseball
like in
head.
certain scenes, you're like, that
I
ain't
don't
him.
like the shape of that nigga head. He just, that nigga got a
That
square ass head. I ain't vote for him. Stupid ass. All right, so who y'all think if we were judging the verses, who would y'all give it to?
E40.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm biased.
I had to give
because,
it to E40.
Yeah.
E40 is coming with my cousin said, Too Short was losing because he was like, hey, he want to start doing duets.
Yeah,
That's to the song we did together.
He brought Mr. Fab out.
E40 was like, you niggas got a whole cheerleading squad. Do you remember when E40 went to the camera? He looked at the camera and was like, you niggas got a whole cheerleading squad over here.
40 was funny, man. Hey, I was cracking up. I don't know if y'all caught it. With Too Short was like, man, I'm gonna give y'all a breakdown of the Bay. We got San Francisco, Oakland, and then he was like Vallejo. He was like 40. How big is Vallejo? 40 was like about 11 exits. I was like, man, he is gold because ain't no Vallejo. I was like, it was just funny. Like he was trying to make it seem like bigger than what it is.
Bigger than what it is.
About 11
nigga. About
exits.
11
Population.
exits.
It was funny.
Nigga, Vallejo got 3 exits, nigga.
For real.
And if you miss them, nigga, you missed the Vallejo. You
Right.
got to go to the next city to turn around, nigga.
You and Benicia are Fairfield.
Right.
funny.
I'm gonna have to give it to E42. E40, he
Yeah.
really like.
When he dropped it, I got 5 on it. That's when I was like, it's a wrap.
Man.
Yeah, when man, he just had him.
He just had them coming.
Like left and right.
Yeah.
Dang.
But then it's
He
like, you
didn't
know how
miss
when
at
you
all.
listen to verses and you know what songs is gonna go first and last. I feel like with E40, like throughout the whole time, they was like, dang, I forgot about that one. Oh shoot, like there's another hit. Oh, it's another hit. Like
And
you would
another
think
hit.
you would
And
think like,
another
oh, this
hit.
one was gonna play last, and you're like, dang, he played this one now. But then when
Like
he
that.
played his last one, you like, dang, he
I
just keep
respected him
going.
because I was like, dang, because he came out with Choices and that was like a hit. Like
Around the world, everybody was singing that
He's
shit.
still putting out. It ain't like he putting like
Some
mediocre
bullshit out, right.
He still got getting. Like,
Ever told on a nigga? Nope.
yeah,
Ever squeeze the
Yep.
trigger? Yep.
still.
Man,
Yeah.
like I don't know, bro. I'm still soaking in that moment of
Yeah.
just it being from the Bay, like
I was-
period, like.
I was
was
feeling
proud.
when Too Short put on that A's jacket. I was on Amazon. I was like, I gotta give me one of them, man. That A's jacket was clean.
On
man.
Amazon.
Yeah, I was just like, let me see. I was like, that A's jacket was clean though.
That's hecka funny.
I don't know. To change subject, you know, I feel like we all appreciate what happened last night with the two legendary rappers. You know what I'm saying? The two legendary influences of not only the Bay culture but the culture in general of hip hop. You know, they added so much flavor, so much style, so much language into hip hop that it'll live on forever through us and through the people that be stealing from us. but I don't know if y'all seen what T.I. and 21 Savage on his Expeditiously podcast.
Nah, man. Everybody, I seen everybody like talking about it, but I didn't know what happened.
Okay, so to bring it in, we all know that a couple was it earlier this year, last year? T.I. was talking about his daughter's hymen area
Okay.
and how he gets it checked so he can check if she's a virgin, which is really not true
A little
because
out of pocket.
hella out of pocket, right? He went on. Look at me hitting the mic and shit, boxing with the mic. He went on this podcast and he was saying like fathers have to put in a thought prevention system to where they have to be there for their daughters so they don't become pole dancers and strippers and
I think he just like he's a little extreme. I think he know how he is.
Right.
He just, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He know
right,
he ain't
right.
up to no good, so he
Right.
gotta make sure my daughter. But
Well,
you know,
which makes sense, which is a good thing to have that
But
on your
it's like, I
conscience
don't know,
to
put
know,
that-
like,
Right.
I know how these dudes are out here, and
right.
I don't want my daughter to get caught up in
Right.
those type of people. I just think he takes it the wrong way,
It's
the
like-
way he
I mean,
expresses it.
I kind of feel like
it's gonna happen though. I
it's
mean,
crazy. So like,
Say it.
me, I'm like,
I'm saying.
man, like I'm on the fence because like I feel what he's saying to an extent.
Yeah.
Given now that I have a daughter, because like sometimes I'll be sitting there like I'll be thinking about like, man, coming up like how I was and shoo, and then I'm like, dang, this girl, she's gonna be 18 one day,
Right.
16.
Right.
You know, all these ages where boys are gonna come around and or even girls,
Man,
right?
I look
And
at
he said, and die.
I look at
I
it.
mean, but all you really could do is just game your little daughter. I mean, game your
Yeah.
daughter. I mean, just tell her. You know what I'm saying? Because she gonna.
Game her
I feel
up.
like
yeah,
I
she
know.
gonna know
I
the
mean,
game.
that's
up.
all, you know what I mean? That's
I
all you
mean,
really could do.
I grew up with 3 brothers, and I feel like that's what they did for me.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they put me on game of how guys could be, what they
Right.
could be like, because they knew
Absolutely.
how they were growing up. So I feel like that made me different in that way, just because they showed me what it was like. So I never got into those type of people or
So let
was
me ask you this
attracted to
story.
that. Yeah.
Being the only woman sitting on this couch. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about the
Getting his daughter checked.
no, not even that, just the statement of saying like,
Thought prevention.
yeah,
Top prevention hours.
I mean, I guess that's just like the new slang of it. Like I said, I get where he's coming from because
Right.
I think it is important for a father to be in his daughter's life. Just as I said, my brothers and my dad were in my life to make sure that I made the right decisions and I was smart on like how guys is trying to play or anything like that. Like I was just I just felt like I was up on game. It wasn't like I wasn't gonna get gamed like at all. And my mom was up on it too because she knew what dudes are like. So I feel like I had multiple people coming at me. I think the way T.I. is doing it, he's kind of embarrassing his daughter, and then I feel like she's going to want to revert to a different like. She's gonna want to just do the opposite.
She's gonna want to be exactly what he's trying to prevent.
Exactly.
I feel like he should have used a different like thought prevention hours is like just to say thought.
He's just trying to be funny.
Prevention hours is like I get you trying to be funny, but at the end of the day, you have to think about your daughter.
Yeah.
She's in school still.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be putting her on blast because
that's
you know dudes gonna be taking out a challenge like they in college
so.
like man I'm about to she a virgin I'm about to get through the thought prevention man you know they probably
ace that thought prevention.
Okay, all right.
Hey, you know she like went off Instagram for a minute like kind of like
check this perspective though. Check this perspective. Let's say you do put in the thought prevention hours, right? You treat your daughter so right. Everything you do is high standard, whatever the case may be. What if she starts to crave that attention from other men because you set that
like it backfired.
you set that into play so much that she craves that attention from men.
You saying
which also could possibly lead to her being quote unquote a thought, just depending on how whoever is looking at it would say.
You saying like if he gave her so much attention that
she craved it from others.
I thought it was like I thought that when a father is like giving his daughter attention and this and that, that means
she don't need it from nobody else.
Because when
I get what y'all saying. I get what you're saying.
When the daughters don't have that father,
it's the
that's
opposite.
what they look. You know what I'm saying? So that means she's gonna be look. But that's cool. That means she's gonna be looking for a dude that's similar to her dad.
Right.
That's gonna cater to her like her dad did.
Like you don't want nothing to do with somebody who ain't doing that because this is what you're used to, which could be sometimes a bad thing too because you kind of downplay certain people who aren't exactly like that.
Right.
So that's why I feel like the mother and other people come in to kind of like.
I look at it like this. If your daughter gonna blow somebody, she gonna blow somebody. It's literally that simple. No, I ain't even talking to T.I. I ain't even talking to T.I. I'm just talking to anybody in general. Like, it's going to happen. You can't prevent that. You can't stop what her product of her surrounding, being her product of her surrounding. Bleep. That's all, folks. You can't stop her from being a product of her environment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she could be raised. Let's put it for me. I was raised with the utmost respect. My mom, my grandma, you know what I'm saying? But along the way, I made choices and decisions in my life that may have not been the right decision. Just off the fact that I'm living my own life.
Yeah.
You can be raised, you can put in all the thought prevention hours you want to. But if she like this nigga enough,
she's gonna make it happen.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So
I just feel like with the thought prevention, like was she like in college? Like you can't be doing like you know what I'm saying?
Well,
like,
I don't know. Yeah, she in college.
She's like 19. You can't be like, hey, time to get your hymen checked.
Right.
Nigga,
I think she should
show. Oh my god! Show up at her college dorm. Not the glove.
Yeah, hey, it's about that time, but it was every 6 months. I feel like that's out of pocket.
I've also been seeing a lot of tweets. This nigga with the headlight.
Right.
I've also been seeing a lot of tweets that people are saying like it's like a weird fascination for T.I. to be worried about his daughter growing up like that.
Yeah.
It's possessive.
Now
that got me asking, wondering how you treat your women, like your wife.
Right.
Cause he been known. He's a known like he be cheating on T.I. Cheating on Tiny like.
Right.
Yeah, like it's, so he probably just. he just like I said,
he's afraid.
He knows he knows how he is.
I think he just doesn't want his daughter to be like in the position that he had put Tiny in so many times. Given the fact that Tiny's also
that's a fucked up lesson plan.
Man,
hey, the only way to teach her is to do right.
Hey, don't grow up and don't pick no nigga that how I treat your mama. Right. Don't pick no nigga like me.
But the thing about it is she gonna end up pick like.
She gonna pick a nigga that just like him.
Just like T.I.
Right.
He's gonna be mad because he gonna see him and he gonna be like, man, that's me. Like, it's gonna
he gonna be sitting at the dinner table with his hat like this. Pissed off, nigga.
He's gonna be like, yo.
He said, I'm gonna need him to leave my dinner table expeditiously.
Hey, I gotta. It was something that happened on Twitter, right? The internet is cold, man.
Like a motherfucker.
Lauren London got a tattoo of Nipsey.
Oh Lord!
You see when they was going in on her?
No.
Whoa, what?
They was like the internet. They was saying like man, it's been 2 years. Get over it. They was like, you ain't
Wow.
gotta. Yeah, like they was.
That's cold.
They was just
Wow.
like, they was like, move on, and I was like, I was like, that's messed up. Like, it's
That is
only-
cold, man.
I was just like, dang. I mean,
But that's why,
can't
like,
even get
that's
a
why
tattoo.
you cannot read the comments if you're a
yeah, I was
celebrity.
like, dang,
Yeah.
that's cold. They was going-
Everybody gonna think differently.
They was
Everybody.
like, it's been 2 years, girl. You ain't gotta get some new dick.
Everybody got an opinion.
That's
not-
crazy.
time to move on.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
That's not cool.
He set such a high standard for Lauren London.
Man, I wouldn't want. I don't like. I feel like whatever dude, you gonna everybody
He
gonna look
has-
down on you.
He has to
Big
be
shoes
God.
to fill.
Her next man is God.
And like, who would want to take over? That? Like, who would want to be like?
Shit, she might not have a
filling
next
them
man.
shoes?
Yeah,
Goddamn.
that's what I was
Who?
thinking.
Who? Name.
She gonna get all
Who? I'm disappointed. 'cause
Houseway.
How?
How?
How? But I mean, you know.
That'd be hard.
But you know,
you think she gonna eventually date? Like, you seem like
she will.
mean, she's still
Unfortunately,
young.
my cousin was killed, and you know his girl at the time had to live with that, and she it took her a minute to eventually move on, but she did. She moved on. We all happy for her, and eventually this nigga.
Yeah. I mean, that's like
Anyways.
the same thing with Kobe, Bryant, and Vanessa. I feel like eventually
Man,
she
I would
probably
want
will.
to. Who would you rather feel? Who would you rather be?
Boy,
If you had to pick, like if you had
Neither.
if you had to do from a
gotta be
from
LeBron.
that situation, would you rather
I ain't picking.
London? Would you rather be like I could deal with that or Vanessa Bryant?
I think they both.
What you mean,
Bad.
like the situations that
I'm saying
happen?
if you had to pick a situation, like I had to date a girl that husband died. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying like if it's going to have to be a dude on the rebound.
Right.
I'm saying, would you rather be with Lauren London in her situation or Vanessa Bryant?
I'm picking Lauren London.
Yeah,
Lauren
I think
London is not.
might
She's
be
not
a little easier.
Vanessa Bryant. That's like
I don't know though.
It's like,
I
only
don't-
reason I say
I
that-
don't know, bro. I can't.
either way.
That's hard.
Either way, they're gonna be on your
Yeah.
head.
Yeah, they're gonna be on my head, but only reason I say
You gonna be
that.
out there living a life for the coach.
You know what?
But only reason why,
Bro, I'm saying he gonna be living the life though, and it's gonna be like, man, that's Kobe money. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Rocking his shoes.
only reason why I say that is because Nipsey was involved. He a Crip, so you gotta
Big
remember.
You gonna have the Crips on your head,
She
too.
hanging around
Boy,
niggas.
the whole
She hanging around them boys. You know what I'm saying? Like she ain't hanging around those suckers.
you
Ain't
gotta
no
be on your
suckers.
P's and Q's.
And her other baby daddy is Lil Wayne. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a nigga that is a bar.
She right.
That has been set, and she said it. Like,
So you
look,
say you rather take that situation than Vanessa Bryant?
I'd rather take Vanessa Bryant's situation.
I stand by what I
than that
said.
one.
Well,
Because
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with no street niggas. I don't want to deal with that.
They're gonna be on your.
I don't want to deal with that. I don't.
So
I
y'all
dealt
have
with
a
that.
confrontation. I'm calling
Nigga,
you.
what?
Yuck.
It ain't even that. She ain't even got to call it. A nigga find out and be like, bro, like, what's wrong with you?
Bruh.
Vanessa Bryant might got some boys though too.
She ain't got
No,
boys.
I mean, if she might, but we don't know that. We know for sure that the 60s,
Right.
You know that.
we,
You know that, man.
the neighborhood
know
nigga
exactly
is
who we
right
fucking with right now.
behind. We know that for a fact. And
Hey,
they,
but it's probably some dude that's like, cause you gotta kind of like not care. Like it's some dude that's.
oh, there's 1,000,003 niggas out there
somebody
that
that's
don't
gonna-
give a
that's
fuck.
Like, that holler at Vanessa Bryant and had no problem being in Kobe.
There was a
Oh,
nigga
for
that
sure.
probably did it the next day.
slid that DM.
Slid the D in the next.
Wait,
There-
who was it?
There's some fucking scumbags out there. No?
Yeah.
Just if you ever need somebody to talk to, you know
Right.
What I'm saying?
What was she saying?
Ooh, somebody did that. What was his name? Was it Kodak?
Oh, Kodak.
Oh, yeah.
He like shit. She can cry on my shoulder. Like, yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, but that was like a week after it happened.
Bruh,
Yeah,
like
he
it
was
was
tripping.
immediately. I was like,
But I mean, he a young nigga from the hood.
man.
He gonna see. You know what I'm saying? They them Florida niggas is different.
He just said what niggas was saying out loud.
Right.
Like, in
He
general, like,
Not out loud.
I mean, not out loud, but
Yeah.
everybody was probably
In
like,
their head.
niggas was thinking it like, but that nigga on live though, on live,
Yeah.
nigga. We like, hey, too
That was
soon,
funny,
nigga.
bro. I was like, yeah,
Hello,
fall back, fall back,
too
fall back.
fucking soon.
Yeah.
But being with that, like, I seen this thing on Twitter, and I sent it to y'all.
Yeah.
And it said, "Good men don't let other men get away with doing bad shit." Tori, I'm gonna ask you,
This is
how you feel about that? Good men don't let other men do bad shit.
I have my opinion on it.
I hope so, but you going?
I mean, yes, if it is a good man, that should happen. I feel like that should happen, but I don't know if I can say that happens.
You don't think so?
Heck no.
Hella casual. Like,
Right.
no.
I mean, that should happen. Like that should be the way it is. Like, you know how they got that stupid saying of black men don't cheat because they're saying like
It ain't
real
stupid.
black men
Don't cheat.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they trying to like.
I stand by that. Black men don't
my
cheat.
God, I
We
can't.
don't cheat at all.
I
It
can't
doesn't
with
even
that.
exist. I've never heard of it.
We don't cheat. I don't
I've
even
never
know
heard of that.
Cheating.
You know what?
I've never heard of
I've
that.
never heard of that either.
That's a foreign.
You know what? I
that's
can't.
weird.
Well, I say it should happen, but I don't think it does. Like, I just feel like there's, I guess, a bro code where you just gonna ride for your bro.
Can we say the opposite is true?
What do you mean?
Women check on other women?
No.
Yes.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Women don't check.
I do. So there's somebody.
Come on. She said.
Somebody out there.
I can see a woman doing that versus a dude.
Exactly.
Like a dude, I mean, that's kind of like if I'm gonna do some dirt, like I don't need my you either ride with me.
Right.
I don't need you to be like, bruh.
What did Kevin Hart
do
say?
that. I'm like, bro, you know,
Right,
we out of
okay.
town, we in Vegas, you know what we about to do. Like,
Okay.
He said, "Nigga,
So
help me."
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yo.
Ty, what you feel? How you feel about it, bro?
Hey, you kind of hit the nail on the top earlier. I feel like I'm kind of like it depends on what the hell's going on, and also is the like with men. I feel like if you a grown ass man, you
You a grown ass man.
you a grown ass man.
For me-
bite the bullet if you got to bite the bullet, but don't shoot me down with you if it's something like crazy.
Right.
But
I can,
there's
I
certain
can
situations
only
I feel
lead
like-
the horse to the water. I can't make him drink it.
You know
I
what?
feel like I don't have some partners like that was about to do something. I'm like, bro, like.
Yeah, that's
I
what
mean,
I'm
you know what I'm
saying.
saying? It's the way you do it.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna like I'm gonna be like.
But what I'm saying is you can't discredit another good man for not making his friend do some good shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like to say good men don't let other men do bad shit, it's like saying like, nigga, that's not my son.
Hey,
That ain't my place.
That brings me back to Kevin Hart. He said if his friends was there, he wouldn't have did it. He was like, I was in Vegas by myself. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? They was like, I wish I would have been there because I would have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And I feel like men do. I feel like we do tell. We be like, I mean, shit. But we always end it with this one. Blase, insert whatever the situation is. But I mean, you gonna do what you want to do.
Right.
Bruh.
How many times?
I think
That's like a
I think,
disclaimer.
like you said, I think that you should like, if your boy about to do wrong, like give him both points of the coin.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you gotta live with this
You could
consequence.
do that. I wouldn't do it, but man, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You
Like,
gotta-
this might happen, but hey, you gonna.
If she leave your ass, just know.
Shoot. And
You
that's what
gotta-
I'm saying. Like, that's why I was like, it's situational.
Right.
Like, it depends. Like, if it's something like crazy, like, bruh, I'll be like, bruh, don't do that, bruh.
But my thing is, like in my situations, I be like it's weird. Like, say if my partner or my friend do something, and then it'd be awkward when I'm around his girl. Like, say he end up getting caught up, and it's like, oh,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh,
Yeah.
you was there, but I'm like, I told this. Like, did she look at you because you know what I mean? Like, did you not say anything, or you just like,
Man, nah, I'm like, look, that's your man.
Right.
You do one of these?
But she gonna look at you like, oh, so you part of this.
But see, that's the thing though. Like, how can you blame the next man for something that
Your
this man is
did,
doing? Your
yeah.
man is doing.
But you just don't come. I mean, it just
I
comes.
would-
Hey,
I
don't
wouldn't
look.
blame
Hey,
nobody.
don't look at me.
Yeah.
Don't look at me. I could have gave him all the advice in the world. He gonna still do what he want to do at the end of the
Right.
day.
Right.
Like, it's not. I didn't make the decision.
See, I
You know what I'm
don't-
saying? I didn't pull a nigga dick out and insert it into her
What?
thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't do that. Like,
Now,
nigga, like that's on him.
But listen, are we talking about, because now it seems like we talking about in a relationship type of situation, but was it applying to like that?
Nigga, it
Or
could
was
be
just all
a
around
nigga could rob
anything?
a bank for all I
Yeah.
give a fuck. If I say, nigga, don't rob that bank,
Yeah.
you will get caught.
I'm gonna say it one good time.
If he leave his house, guess what?
Yeah,
That's on you.
Hey, it's all on
Don't-
you.
If they call me in the question, I don't know you, nigga.
Could be
you
me.
know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know you. I don't.
He said, I plead
better
the
be, right?
fifth.
Yeah, I would be. Yeah, I would. Like,
I
if
played
my
the
boy
fifth.
going down the wrong road. I'd be
1,
like,
2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, fifth.
Now, see, drugs is different.
Oh yeah.
I think I would press the issue a little bit more when it
Your
comes
boy
to
was on
drugs
dope.
or
He was
something
on
like
dope.
that. Like,
oh yeah.
I mean, I get
The
that,
boy
but
come all
dang.
cracked out.
I mean,
oh.
put it like you cheat on your girl,
What
you're
type
not
of
gonna
drugs
die
do you
unless
like?
she shoot your ass.
You like, man, you shouldn't be smoking weed. Or that.
No. We talking about like heroin, like opioids.
He was like, wait, but wait.
That nigga playing around. Like, that's like the lowest form. Like,
Right, nigga.
Bro, don't get on me about smoking weed.
I don't smoke. That's why I answered my stupid ass. I'm like, yeah. I done did the weed too. Nah, but I feel like when it comes to like your life and your health,
Yeah.
that's when I'm like, all right, bro. Like,
You will fight him for it?
I wouldn't fight him for
So
it.
you saying like if your
Like
boy
physically fight him or like?
I mean, like
Look at me
more
in
of
the
a
hood.
fight, like more of a fight for it, being
Yeah.
instead of being
Yeah,
like,
I'd
oh,
press.
that's on you. Like I wouldn't do it, but that's on you.
hold on, you saying like you said health, like say if your boy eating bad, you like, dog, that's enough cheeseburgers, man. Good.
He said, nigga, put the Philly cheesesteak down. It's your
Gotta
third
eat
one
salads,
today.
The McRib I had earlier, bro.
Nigga, you know what I'm talking about.
You said health, I was like, hey, nigga,
Man,
what if my boy eating bad? I'm like, bro, you got
LA, that's LA.
Sugar eating habits.
He'll tell you, so you know
Oh, this nigga,
how it's made, right?
Mr. Fat. Come on, hey, tell us a story how they do the McDonald's potato fries.
So they don't want their fries to have any brown spots on it from parasites or just aging. So they spray them with hella chemicals and they literally put it in the shed for like 6 months because if you inhale them chemicals, you'll die. After 6 months it dissipates and then they put it into production.
Dang, no fries be hella good.
Smack it like a motherfucker.
McDonald's fries is the best fries.
No, they not. They not. They not.
Wendy's.
Not
Not even
Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Why would you bring up
Jack in the
Wendy's?
Box for me.
Bro, what do you
Talking
eat?
about
Jack
fast
in the
food,
Box.
though. Yeah, we talking about like fast.
Nigga,
Like
that's an In-N-Out.
Burger King.
That's what you gonna say,
Wendy's.
Nah, Shake Shack.
I like In-N-Out fries.
I
Shake
do
Shack
too, though. I
fire.
fuck with
Nobody
you.
really
On
cool
that.
with
Nah,
In-N-Out.
it's
fuck
Jack
with
in the
In-N-Out
Crack,
fries.
bro. It's Jack in the
I
Crack.
mean, if you get the
fries.
curly fries, yeah.
Yeah, Jack in the
Wait.
Crack.
Do the waffle crisp called? Do they
McDonald's
count?
fries be hella good.
They count. That nigga went back. He said,
You ever try a hash brown?
"Hey,
That's like, dude.
That's different.
the
Nah,
dude-
that tastes like
you
grease.
You ever watch that show? Where
Yeah, I
dude,
had one too. It was full of
Where
grease.
dude ate
Yeah.
McDonald's for like 6 months every
oh,
day.
you were just talking about that? Oh, what you talking about that?"
But
Super
he said
size.
he
Yeah.
never got tired of the fries. He was like,
Bruh.
bro, I was tired of everything, but he was like, the fries, I can eat them.
That nigga ate
Bro, we
that for
just
40
ordered the
days.
fries, and them fries hit different. They were nasty as hell.
Let me get a little more pimples, but it's cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Them
Every
motherfuckers.
pop.
Wait,
That-
what'd you eat? Y'all went to McDonald's. What'd you eat?
Fries.
I got me a crispy sandwich.
Don't even ask me what I got.
Wait, I'm mad.
This nigga. Oh wait, hold on.
No,
Wait, hold on, bro.
Moving on. Next subject.
What this nigga to my left eat? What did you get?
Ass.
Ooh. What'd you get?
I got the damn McRib. They brought it back.
A McRib?
But it's not like
Oh,
it used to
Had to
be.
make rib hella one.
Right. I thought it
I
was.
don't know. I just
Hold up. What,
McRib?
First of all, what is a McRib? Like,
It's a
it
rib
just sounds
sandwich.
Some kind of
You don't know what type
without
of
the
meat
bones
is
in
Yeah.
it. Without
Nigga,
the bones.
That nigga lift that patty up in my car, and that bitch had 2 pickles on it. I said, nigga, pickles on a McRib, nigga.
That
Is that
sound
what
nasty.
Bro, they had pickles and like
never had a
onions that looked
McRib.
like a rat was like chewing at it.
That shit look
And you ate it
disgusting.
too.
The only thing that's good at McDonald's, but it's always expensive. Like I don't ever.
This
Expensive.
nigga said expensive.
You be like, man, I don't want to pay
What
for
is
that.
expensive?
Right.
It's the fish fillet. The
I've
fish
never
fillet.
had it.
Oh, I had the fish
it's hella
fillet.
good, bro.
Yeah.
Your breath smell like.
Boy, them. I did.
Hey, it's the tartar sauce or something they put on there.
Yeah.
Hey, it be hella good though.
He said it's the fish.
That nigga said, I love the fact that nigga said expensive. That's so
Expensive.
funny.
How much is it though?
Man, I don't want to spend.
It's like $2.
It's like $4 or $5 for a sandwich.
I
Bro,
can't.
what, just a sandwich?
Expensive.
This is funny as she said.
It's just one of them like, man, I'm
It's
just
about
cheeseburger or something. Like, you know.
The only thing
If
I
I'm feeling
like.
bougie, I might get the fish fillet.
Nigga said, I would just get a double cheeseburger. I know we tapped in on it earlier with the whole, you know, the Vanessa Bryant and Lauren London situation. I know Tori brought up the fact that her mom is suing her. For,
She want $5 million.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
Yeah.
Your
She
own,
got
be
it,
your
though.
own people.
She got it. Yeah, she got it. You know.
I'm saying, I give your mom $5 million.
that nigga said
She got
she
it.
got it though.
She got it.
Fact.
Yeah,
That's
that $5
honestly,
million ain't nothing.
that's pocket change.
$5 million probably
But-
like $500.
But how do you feel like? To me, it seems like her mom is trying to almost extort her.
Yeah, definitely.
How she's coming about it.
Yeah.
How she's coming about it?
Yeah. You could have.
You don't gotta go that way.
You could have came as your mom and just asked.
Yeah.
I
I'm
feel-
pretty sure she would have gave it to her. Like
With
you
how
said,
much
it's
money
pocket
they got?
change.
I would have had
Yeah.
Kobe put it in writing. But Kobe said. Kobe said.
If I was a mom, I'd have came over the contract. Kobe,
Kobe said that
Kobe?
he was.
Is that her mom talk?
I think so. I feel like old people, all old people talk like something like that when they want something. They voice get lower. You know, grandbaby. I've been thinking about for a while now. You know,
They
they
do this. Say, baby.
You know, they
Look at
fold.
baby.
It's always the robe they fold in.
Right.
I think that she make it. When you making that much money, man, your parents should be good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she should be.
But
I mean, I'm sure her mama
But
is good.
she put out a statement. She said they taking care of her mom bills. She never had to work. They let her live at one of their estates or one of their houses. One of them. I'm like, damn, one of them. I ain't. They let her live at one of her houses. They paid for everything. Like, she was set up. So Vanessa's saying, like, why are you asking for more? And the way you going about it is crazy because you never had to worry about it.
Yeah.
She lonely. She wants some attention.
And they said that she was trying to back pay.
Yeah, the $96 an hour for being a nanny.
For being a nanny.
Wow.
And the fact that she was calculating.
Right.
Like, I need.
He said, bitch, it's 90. She said, my rates is $96 an hour.
I checked my
He
book.
said, bitch, when you start,
Pull out the book.
credibility you got to charge $96
You know,
an hour?
older folks, they got the book.
Yeah.
All their finances in there. Say, look, so
She got
I
a
work
black
this
book
day.
somewhere in one of them houses. With every time she didn't watch one of them damn kids,
Right.
she didn't stored it and logged it in something.
But if she in the house rent free, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she shouldn't be tripping off money.
At all.
But that's another
Yeah,
point that I have.
I feel Vanessa like, hey man, you know what I'm saying, you good.
But that's another point that I have. Like, if I've been taking care of you, why are you asking for more
Right.
money?
Yeah.
You ain't had to worry about it to begin with.
Right.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, Kobe died. You didn't get nothing in the will. You trying to,
Yeah.
you know,
She was probably
Yeah.
expected because she thought like if Kobe died, she was about to get paid.
Well, but she was saying that he said he would take care of her for the rest of his life, but you know.
she just trying to get that
The
life
rest
shut.
of his life is over.
Right.
Oh, the rest of her life.
Yeah, yeah.
Rest of her life. Rest of her life. I think the rest of her
Can't say that,
life.
'cause
But even then, mama
That
old,
cancels
you
the
know.
contract right there. I'm just saying.
Right.
This nigga, you sound like a record label. I own your masters until you know, in contracts and music. Cause I'm about to say it, but I got a point.
He
You know,
old.
in
Old
music.
as hell.
You know, in music, niggas can like say like we own your masters in this lifetime and the next. No, y'all laughing,
Really?
but I'm saying contracts they have that. In music
I see that.
contracts,
I'll be
they
like-
say, nigga, we own your
Afterlife.
masters in this lifetime and the next. So say if nigga we just all blow up and die and somebody got their masters, niggas can come back and they will still not have their masters, like
Like why?
I heard
why
that,
Is that even a thing?
because for people like Michael Jackson, when you die and you are in the afterlife, people can't sue you because you got.
That's why Michael Jackson owned
I heard
everything.
Little Wayne sold his masters.
Yeah,
We talked about that. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
For
I was
$100
like,
million.
He shouldn't have did that, huh?
For nigga, what? Niggas still listen to old Lil Wayne songs to this day.
But it's only his
He got 100. I feel like he should have got more. I mean, 100 million. I guess
100 million,
Nah, but
no, that's not
That ain't a lot.
a lot.
It wasn't.
Because he
These
sold
days.
Drake's and Nicki Minaj.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
For 100 million?
Disrespectful.
Yeah.
I thought he sold his Young Money master.
That's
yeah,
Drake.
but I'm saying that's
That's Drake, Nicki
That's
Minaj,
Drake.
anybody else affiliated with Young Money, him.
Dang. Well,
That's ugly.
Damn.
I wish.
How much?
would-
I mean, how much you think? Like, if it was for sale, like, how much you think he should have got for it?
I don't think he should have sold it because it's passive income.
They was like 500
Yeah.
million.
He
Nigga,
kinda,
you had
is it a price?
You,
Like,
you
is there a
had-
price?
You would have to get close to $1 billion.
Yeah,
You got 7,500.
yeah. Man,
He-
I don't know.
he
100 million
losing
don't seem
money.
right though. That's
right.
gave away money.
Like
Yeah.
I need at least 750 million.
yeah.
Like
That seems
close to
boring.
$1 billion. It got to be up
Right.
there. Like it has to be.
That seems like.
99 million.
Right, nigga.
99 million.
Hey, we saying that, but I'd have sold my masters for 100,000.
10,000, nigga. We talking shit like
I'd be like, you want this joke?
You got yourself a goddamn deal.
I need a bit, nigga.
You can have my man and slaves.
Yeah, I'd have sold.
I sell a nigga these Tims for 50 right now. I'm talking
My rent, I'm good.
We talking about, hey, I'll 750 million at least.
At least, nigga. I'm talking about I give a nigga $20. You take these boots, man.
Okay.
Nigga, we ain't shit. We ain't shit.
I still got the CDs for $750.
Honestly, you know what? I feel like we're gonna have to wrap it up on that note.
Let's do it.
Sir.
Yeah. We had
we had a good time.
we had
a
our
good time, man.
guest.
Nah, that was
First
good,
guest.
man.
G
That was
King,
real
the
good.
comedian
It was fun,
himself.
man. We was chilling, bro. It was good.
Yeah.
And
We-
it
Hey,
felt
we
like,
got.
and it felt like a podcast. Like we just,
We just
Chilling.
fucking around.
Yeah.
Right.
Just shooting the
Hey,
breeze.
that's how the up go.
Right.
Yeah,
You
you
know?
feel me?
So make sure
Yeah,
y'all
I fuck
tune
with the
in.
up.
Yeah.
I gotta tune
See
in. I'm
us.
gonna tune in to check y'all out.
Oh,
You should have been
ASAP.
Heck nah.
I'm saying I follow y'all.
Cut him out.
I
No.
followed y'all,
Right.
and then you know what I'm saying. I subscribe to y'all
Right.
YouTube
Okay.
channels.
Okay.
Appreciate
All right. Okay.
Sure.
All
All
right.
right,
You
yeah,
jump this
man,
nigga.
for
I'm just saying, I just tapped in. You know.
Right. Well, we gonna wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? So it's your boy Long Live Mosi.
It's your girl Tori Camille.
You got Ty Gibbs.
We got
Comedian G King. Hey.
ASAP, and this is the Up. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment, and get to it ASAP.
Yes, sir.